What is going on, everybody? Hello. Welcome to the channel. After Sound here. And if you're watching this on the replay, well, thank you so much for coming through and hanging out. Let me go ahead and just make sure that everything is working or in working order and that we are live. Audio's there. Perfect. I can hear myself. Whoop-tee-doo. Okay. So, already talked about the crypto.com listing. Oh, but you know what? Hold up. I do need to take care of something real quick. So let me do that. I know that I'm live right now, but we'll wait for some folks to come through. There's just a lot of excitement happening right now. All right, so let's see here. There we go. Best side of me. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want this one. All right, so we can actually get started on a new thing here, but hold on, let me just finish this up. Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. I'm just making sure everything on the stream is coming through okay. It should be. But I kind of started. I kind of started before I meant to. I just got so excited to hang with you guys. That's all. Okay, so there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Mitchell, how is it going? Hello. How are you? All right, so let's get back to YouTube here. Perfect. How did I do last season for decrop? I mean, I only have a couple of seeds per season, so it's not anything too crazy. Like I said, right now it's a tough time to be playing just because it's like lack of supply with, you know, I guess there is demand there, but it's probably obviously not as high. But just the prices for individual cards, I feel like are way too high. So if you go to the market here, and let me just make sure that, yep, cool. But how about you? How's it going for you in decrops? So let's see. This is let's see it in swap.hive. That's just easier for me. So if we look at fall, actually, let's look at winter because winter is upcoming. So we're going to have radishes. I'm assuming those are the common ones. Oh, actually, let's see. Cabbages, onions, and bell peppers. You've been splitting my profits from Rising Stars for seeds. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm excited about this game. There's not much happening right now, and it does get very boring. But I really like. I mean, the aesthetic is great. There's obviously a fantastic marketplace already here. You know, compared to something like Rising Star, this is clean. This has nice filters. Shows you exactly what you need. The whole interface is very clean, easy to use, and so you know, I'm excited for what beta can potentially bring. But it's definitely something. It's definitely something that I I'm looking more into. And hopefully once beta comes out, I'm planning to buy a ton of beta packs. Right before you posted about it, I had sold a bunch of CL packs for DEC. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. DEC is at a good price right now. I gotta say. Let's see. Actually, let's go back here. I can close out of that. Man, there's just so many games. It's just so hard to keep track of. I love it. Oh, what happened to DEC here? Oh, no, this isn't that big of a... Somebody dumped. DEC was like, hey, SPS is up a little bit today. Let's go ahead and move along with it after the crypto.com news. And then somebody was like, dump. But yo, there's still 4-ish months left of the airdrop. So holding DEC right now is not a bad idea. And let me put it this way. The cheaper DEC gets and the more expensive SPS gets, it'll actually be better to be holding DEC. That APR is just going to go through the roof. So, you know me, I've been bearish on DEC since the beginning, but factors are changing now, and holding DEC or throwing it into a liquidity pool or something might just be worth it. Felix, hello. How are you? Felix, is this your first time here? I shouldn't say I'm really good. I'm usually good at remembering people who come through. So if it's your first time here, welcome to the stream. It's good to chat with you. So Mitchell, the thing is, if you're using a liquidity pool, a lot of your risk is mitigated because you'll end up with more DEC towards the end of the airdrop, but there'll also be a higher percentage of so you'll lose some of the SPS, right? So as DEC continues to go down, or you'll get more DEC, which means your airdrop points go up technically, but you also get less, or the SPS that you put in, you'll also have less of it, and that's just the function of liquidity pools, unfortunately. Felix, is it your second time here? I'm sorry if I forgot the first time, but welcome. I appreciate you here. I appreciate you being here. And Rowan, what up, Rowan? How are you? We're just looking at some fun stuff here. Iron Grip, hello. Iron Grip, are you new as well? Also, guys, if this stream, I do try to remember everybody that comes through, so make sure you don't tell anybody about it. Make sure we are not hitting the like button. And we're not hitting the share button because I can't let the stream get too big. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep up with the chat. And that's one of my favorite things to do is keep up with the chat. But Iron Grip, I appreciate you sending luck my way. I'm sending it right back to you. How were your season rewards? You want to tell us about it? Felix, watch all your videos. I'm from France. That's so cool. Let's go. I love it. I mean, hearing from people all around the world is what makes me so excited about crypto, and then this game specifically. It's so hard to catch my lives. Okay, what time is it in France right now? So because I normally go live, there's like a 3-hour window range that I go live, anywhere between like actually no, it's only like a 2-hour range, because I'll usually start my live at some point between 8 a.m. my time or 10 a.m. my time, and then I'll go for like an hour or two. Today might be a little bit shorter. I got some family visiting me. God, I'm eating my words today. I have family visiting me, so I'm going to have to go make a run to the airport in a little bit. Hello from Poland. Whoa, we got Europe representing. Let's go. Much love to Poland. Much love to France. Wherever you are in the world, I think it's amazing. All right, so the only negative thing about finishing last season in Champ is the fact that I now have to play this entire season in Diamond, which is going to crush me. So yeah, sure, it's great that I get to start at 2,800 rating. I'm very happy about that. But I'll probably just drop down to gold as soon as I can. But the thing is, if I get a rating any higher than 2,800... Oh, actually, no. If I don't have the power, then I'll stay in gold, which would be good. But I'm not going for leaderboard, so it doesn't really matter. All right, good luck, Mitchell. I hope you get something good. I know, poor me, ending in Champ. But if you guys didn't watch the video last night, we will be doing, and by we I mean Darkest Night and I will be putting together a tournament to raffle off about 500k CP. So that in delegation, right? So sorry, he's not going to give that to you, but just as a delegation for end of season, this upcoming season, one thing I need to do in research, because I'll be the one to set it up, is the tournaments. So my question is, where are most people playing? Gold would be nice, but I think gold is a little out of reach. So maybe what we'll do is put this in silver. But even then, I worry that silver might be tough for folks. So that's why I'm very curious to know what leagues and what levels everybody is playing in. Sounds like we had someone end in silver 3. Like, I mean, we could do bronze. I've never run a tournament, so that's the thing. I've never run a tournament, and I want to make things fair, but I also want to make it competitive. You know what I mean? So I obviously like playing up at the higher leagues, and I want everybody to get up there as soon as possible. It's not going to be the case for, you know, for everybody. No, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go to events. So I'm thinking silver ideally would be nice, and then maybe we limit the cards so it's just like rewards, untamed, dice, and chaos legion. So it's something like a modern format type of deal. Because the people who are playing at the newer levels, I feel like, are the ones that are going to need these cards. My favorite format for tournaments is rewards and Chaos Legion. Oh, maybe we should do it. You know what? I think we're going to do a Chaos Legion only with rewards. That's a good one. I played a bronze game with that rule set, and it was fun. Okay, cool. So Felix, you made it to Champion 3, but only by renting. Was not the best move, but it was fun. Hey, Felix, I mean, you made it. I mean, you're having fun with the game, right? So a lot of it... I mean, let me put it this way. All of it shouldn't just be like, how much money can I make from this game? You got to have fun with it. So I'm glad, and I hope that, you know, it was worthwhile for you, not maybe from a financial sense, but just from like when I made it into champ, like when I went on, you can see my games here. It was a struggle, right? Like I was, for the longest time, I could not get past Diamond 1. I was at 3,400 and I was struggling at 3,400 for so long. Then I made it up to 35. And then I went on this win streak that got me to go from 35 to 3,650. I think I won, I don't know how many games in a row, but I think this was it right here. This win streak, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe it was, I don't know. It was something like that. And all of a sudden, like for the final game of that win streak, I got like plus 50 ranking. And I was like, wait, I'm only 50 ranking away. We can get this. We can do it. But then, of course, I went back down and it was a struggle. But I don't know. It was fun. Like when I got it, like I was literally up cheering. I should have been streaming at the time, really, as what it was. I was like literally up out of my seat, jumping, cheering, trying to call my mom to tell her to be proud of me for winning or getting into champ. She has no idea what I'd be talking about, but it would still be funny to call her. Not letting me claim my end of season rewards. I'll try again in an hour. It took me a little bit. Just, you might have to like refresh the page, or I got like one of those errors and then I was able to get into it. So I don't think you have to wait an hour, but I get where you're coming from. But yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the SPS listing on crypto.com, because to me, everybody's been wanting more listings for SPS. Oh, we just got dumped. Look at that nice little dump there. I hope somebody dumps it right after the airdrop, because I'm going to buy some more right after the airdrop. But I'm curious, who here is using crypto.com? Is anybody here a crypto.com member or have an account with them? And I know it's a small sample size, but still, I'm just curious what the experience has been like, because they're giving away, what do they say, 500,000 in SPS, which I believe is like 5 million SPS, which seems like a lot, but That's like literally 5 days of airdrop. That's like 4 days of airdrop. So, should be interesting to see. It'd be worth it. I mean, I'll take a small cut of 5 million SPS. I mean, who wouldn't? So Felix is saying, yeah, definitely not worth financially, but having a lot of fun up there. A lot of frustration also when you see all that gold foil guys who hit 10 million plus power. Interesting. So Felix, I'm curious. I'm curious to know because, you know, obviously you're successful at renting and then getting into champion. When you say not worth it financially, I understand what you mean, but can you give us any numbers of like how much were the rentals that you needed to get into champ and also finish there? And you can give it like if you just have like the quick like how much you spent on DEC or whatever. That might just give people a frame of reference. But I agree with you 100%. When you see all the gold foil guys with 10 million plus power, that's not fun at all. I mean, look at this last game that I won. It was against a gold foil maxed out Tarsa, maxed out all gold. This is crazy. I beat a Legionnaire. Granted, I did have a maxed out Valdemar with a maxed out Ruler of the Seas who really carried for me. Oh no, actually maxed out Dr. Blight too. But I have a maxed out Dr. Blight. Craziness. Yeah, when we won this game, I was just like, oh shoot, it's happening. It's happening. Maybe that's what we'll do because I don't feel like playing any games right now. So, oh yes, I remember this was so close. So this is the final battle to get in. So I'm like on a slow grind down, just trying. Okay, so I had to stick that affliction there, and then I had to stick that poison there. That was so clutch because now look at this. It just literally comes down to the wire. This is why I was out of my seat cheering and yelling. I had to kill him that turn. So everything happened for me in that match. Or yeah, everything happened in the turn that it needed to, thankfully. Let's see if there were any other good ones here. I'm just gonna replay. I really should have streamed. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm happy with my end of season rewards. Bunch of rares, 2 epics, and a gold foil. Very nice. Very, very nice. Rares, 2 epics, and a gold foil. Oh, let's see here. Felix, the last day I spent 6k DEC to get up into that level. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna revel in my... Let's actually calculate that out. So 6k DEC divided by no, I'm sorry. Cannot divide by 0, obviously. 0.002. So, okay, to get the power, you essentially rented $12 US dollars worth of value. Did you get anything good from your rewards that made it worthwhile? Because getting into champ, like, so for example, I opened my rewards earlier and I got 4. Oh, whoa. I lost. Oh, okay. Dark Knight just took all of his power back. Awesome. I was like, how did I get back down to silver 1? But I'll have some cards coming back into the lineup. What was I gonna say? Did you get like I got 4 packs in my end of season rewards, which essentially is that $12. So I got like the $12 of value back, plus a bunch of cards and DEC. So, and like 2 or 3k daily, but rented a lot more than I really needed. Okay. So Nigel's asking, what was the cost to get into champ, rentals, investment, general, time spent? So Nigel, I am not the best person to ask for that. I had some cards delegated to me by Darkest Night. So that's why I'm trying to learn a little bit more from Felix on how that whole process worked for him. Because for me, so I'm really only supposed to be in like gold 2, maybe. But I had a high enough rating. Like I was at about 3,400. So then Darkest Night, he saw that and he's like, go for champ, and he like delegated some stuff to me. But even if that hadn't happened, I was gonna try and see if I could go for the 3,700 rating for champ. And if that was the case, then I would have, similar to Felix, I would have just bought the power. But in fighting the battles up to get into champ, it's difficult. I mean, you can see I'm using Valnamore, I'm using Jotun, I'm using Mimosa Nightshade. These are all maxed out too, right? With maxed out cards. So it's not easy, and I'm losing some of these battles too. So it's not, they're not all gimmies, but yeah, I would say, I mean, if you had those three, I was able to get in champ with those three, but granted, those are just the summoners. You also need, I mean, Ruler of the Seas is probably going to be one of the biggest ones that I love to play with Valnamore. I don't know, man. There's just so much. It makes me want to max out my Chaos Legion deck sooner rather than later. And so I'm probably going to focus on leveling up cards soon now instead of just stacking as much SPS as I could. Because I want to be competitive in modern format. And right now, I'm competitive for gold, but I really want to start playing in diamond soon, at least with my own cards, and then, see what happens from there. And like 2 or 3K daily, but rented a lot more than I need. Okay, if you optimize a little, you can do for cheaper. I mean, 6K to get the power at the end of the day isn't terrible, but it all depends on what cards you're getting for that 6K DEC. If you're getting all the cards that you need and you do it on the last day, then you might be able to make, like, you might just be able to grind all the way to the top. So, but you'd have to do it in one day, which would be a struggle. My season wars are complete garbage. 60 chests, no gold foil, no pack, no epic. Oh man, Gorilla Photo, I'm really sorry to hear that. 60 chests, no gold foil. All right, I didn't get a gold foil either. I did get a couple of packs, and I got 2 epics. So, damn, RNG was not on your side this time, Gorilla Photo. So Felix, Felix, make sure you open it before the rentals cancel though, just in case, because you don't want to get stuck with something less. I don't know if that's still the case, but Iron Grip, my strategy is opposite. I rent out my 75,000 power for around 270 DEC day, and I play with the 15,000 power in silver. Interesting. Okay. So you're essentially renting out 75K. So it sounds like you have a total of 90K power, of which you rent out 75K. So you're going from silver 1 down to silver 3, and then you just play in silver 3. That's cool. Hey, look, I mean, if you can rent out cards, get more value from it, flip that into other cards, that's what it's all about. Oh, Felix, you're right. You do have to do it a couple days before end of season. If not, you'll rent it for 50,000 DEC. All right, that's fair. You know what you can do? Like those bots, they're not bots, but like the alt accounts that people have where it's just like at the end of season, you see the ones that had like low power where they just grind somewhere in the beginning of the season when rentals are super cheap. They get up all the way to whatever level they need to, and then they just rent power or delegate power at the end. I mean, I don't think I'd even be able to do that with the cards that I have. Now that I'm in Diamond too. Sorry, I mean Diamond also. Like, I don't have nearly this much power, but I'll be facing... I guess no, I'll be staying in gold because I just don't have the power. But leaderboards won't be an option for me, so... And all of these, for the next 2 weeks, all of these... tournaments. All these tournaments are going to be super expensive. I was like, wait, why are there some of them still super cheap? But those are not the ones that I'm looking at. Oh, this one still isn't too bad. I just don't have the power for it right now. Oh, modern, all the pointy things. Untamed and Dice Chaos Legion allowed. Man, I love this game. It was a lot of fun last night. Last night, obviously grinding for leaderboards was a big part of it, but just playing or grinding for champion was a big part of it, and having awesome cards available was a big part of it. But that just makes me even more bullish on like wanting to buy more cards and max out my cards and play with them, and also way more excited about the upcoming Chaos Legion Legendary Summoners. Now the thing is, what summoners was that? Okay, so I had Mimosa. Okay, let's just go to summoners here. Like if I wanted to max out Mimosa, that would cost so much. 1286. Ugh. It's like, just take my money. But not really, because I don't even have it. Felix. Okay, so ALK, what's going on? How are you? Mitchell, does YouTube not like links? I just made a Peak D post for my end of season rewards. I have no idea, Mitchell. YouTube may not like links. I haven't messed around with that as much. ALK, you're doing all good? I'm glad to hear that. How was your end of season? I mean, the thing is, okay, so in order to be competitive in modern format, I do believe that I will need to have some of these summoners available to me. And like Jotun is the obvious choice just because it's Jotun. But I'm also not ready to spend like $4 grand. Okay, interesting. Llama's down to 320 now. I like Mimosa. Mimosa would actually be kind of nice. But again, even that seems out of range. Let's see what other legendary summoners there are. Oh, I guess that's it. I mean, I could go for Camila, but it's not that great. Brave Tofu Yo-Yo just got in. Was buying more SPS. Hey, let's go. You're getting in at a good time. We're about to pump. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what's going to happen. We had a nice little dump here, which is great. Somebody took profits. Let me see here. Tried my first tournament, or rather I enrolled, but it wasn't set to any time. Oh, no. LK, sorry about that. Yeah, I've come to appreciate anytime tournaments just because, you know, it makes it easier for people. But I hate doing my battles before the other person, because I like watching them immediately after I pick my team. Coming back to watch them, I'm just like, I don't remember what my mindset was. I've played like 50 battles since then. So. Faded Glory, you want me to buy them all? Oh, man, I wish. Let's see. If I wanted to max them all out, and you would need to max them all out in order to get into champ. 424 plus 420 plus 320 plus 120 plus 119 plus 101 times 11. So we're talking about $16,000 worth of value. Oh my god. That's like a new car. That's nuts. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? And you know, for many folks, they don't have to imagine because they were here a year ago playing this game and maxing out the cards before like the mad rush came in. And Jotun was $30 at the time, which makes me look at the cards in Chaos Legion. I'm just like, I need to stop being a little baby and just max out all the legendaries here, all the cards, so that I have a playable Chaos Legion deck. Did I max out Quicks yet? I have not maxed out Quicks. I believe I need 3 more BCX. But see, here's the other thing too. I have a bunch of packs, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna open the packs at some point and maybe get cards there, but I don't know. It's tough. I guess I should be buying cards now, regardless. And I've started. I have actually started buying more cards recently. So I know that I've been saying like I'm all in on SPS, and trust me, I am. But I am starting to focus more on. I've essentially just so every single day. This probably people don't care, but every single day, what I was doing was I was taking everything that I would earn from rentals, so DEC, vouchers, all that. I was converting it into, just kind of pooling it all together. I would take half of that and put that straight back into SPS, and then I would take half of that and then go buy Bitcoin. But now I think I'm going to split into thirds and buy cards and start leveling up my deck with it. I just wish voucher prices would go back up. Faded Glory saying, in Silver 3 you want a pack and a few rares, so win for me. Hey, okay, well done. Somebody got 60 chests earlier. Gorilla Photo got 60 chests and no packs, so RNG was definitely on your side. So Faded Glory, not to get us started on tax again, but could it be a tax write-off for the stream? If I were to buy it for the stream, it's a business expense. I gotta show these people how to use this card. I don't think that they would go for that. Brave Tofu's calling me a little baby. I know, I am. Mike M, hey, once the new reward system goes live, you'll be pushed up into Diamond automatically. Champ will be more obtainable. Exactly, which is why, but the thing is, I think Champ is still going to be very tough if you do not have these summoners, right? And with the way pack sales are going right now, we're not going to have Chaos Legion summoners for a long time. So there's going to be a period, probably, let's just say end of April, maybe even early May, that you're going to have modern format come in where the best summoners are going to be all of the untamed legendary summoners, and we probably won't get the first Chaos Legion legendary summoner, which will be Life. We won't get them until, I mean, we're doing less than 10k packs a day, guys. So just being real with you, we're doing less than 10k packs a day. I don't know if you saw that other video I posted, but we're not looking like it's going to happen until early July at this point in time. All right, so I need 8 BCX to max quicks, so you're doing better than me. Yeah, thankfully I got lucky with getting a bunch of quickses in packs. I don't think I've bought a single one yet. All of those were open in packs. You've been buying gold foil summoners. All right, yo, Mitchell's going heavy with it. I love it. Brave Tofu, I'm buying hundreds of Pellicor Conjurers. Very smart move. You will definitely be able to make a nice flip on those. I don't know when. Maybe 6 months at the earliest, but definitely within the next year or two. Alex, you bought vouchers yesterday cheap. Nice. How much are vouchers going for right now? Oh, wow. Vouchers are less than $1? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have sold mine today. Why are they dipping so much? That makes me sad. Because SPS price is going up. How many SPS I have now? Will of D, I think I have like 100, 110 or something like that. Clevin, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Clevin. Felix, well, got 2 epics, 1 Harklaw, 1 gold foil mercenary, and 4 packs. Let's go, Felix. That's a very nice pull. You got a legendary and a gold foil. I did not get a single gold foil in 80 chests. I did not get a single gold foil. That actually makes me kind of sad. First time in champ, and my rewards were meh. Faded Glory, did I already open my rewards chest? Yes, I did. I recorded it, and that'll probably come out later today. But you know what? Since you guys are here with me now, if you want to see it. And I'll let it play while I'm watching or while I'm catching up on chat. Brave Tofu, that wasn't me. You called yourself a little baby. You hesitated on the yeah, no, I probably was calling myself that. All right. Sorry. Don't mean to attribute it to you. Faded Glory, what do you mean you're pooling your vouchers now? And Level Up Life, what is going on? Level Up Life, how are you? Brave Tofu, maybe dipping because people are selling them to buy SPS. Well, I guess you could be right. That's what I did. Somebody ate the whole voucher book, order book by accident. Oh, I did see that one by Tales from the Crypt. Really good video. Another fantastic content creator. Chamba, I haven't received any gold foil in EOS ever. Oh, I'm sorry, Chamba. What about in your daily quest? Have you gotten any there? So we got 4 packs. Yeah, no gold foils. That was actually kind of disappointing. I would literally take gold foil anything because I'm trying to level up my rare cards or my common cards to be gold foil. So yeah, not terrible. But you know, nothing to write home about. Getting into champ was more exciting than the rewards from champ. We'll put it that way. Okay, but it seems like SPS is coming back down to earth. There we go. Okay, let me see here. So if we go back to the market, I mean, I still have so much to buy. Like being gold only, like just getting, like maxing out for gold is only half of the way there to maxing out. That's where this gets a little too crazy for me. It's just like you almost have to double the amount of BCX you own in order to max out someone like Obsidian. But I'm also wondering, yeah, I guess you'd want to max out. Like, I'm thinking maybe, you know, short term, all you do is you go to level 7, 85 BCX, which is good for Diamond Plus. And then you're able to access legendaries at level 4. So you still don't get the full maxed out, except for legendaries. Like all these other guys, you got to wait a little bit. But it has definitely been fun. Let's put it that way. You know what I need to get first? It's probably a Carnage Titan. Probably a bunch of Carnage Titans. Are you guys enjoying playing with Carnage Titan? Because I only have one BCX, which I'm currently renting, but I'll get that back soon. I'll need a gold foil for my land eventually in like 2 years. New common cards will have a burn value of 1 DEC by then. I do wonder what's going to happen with the newer sets. It's just been coming down and down and down. And I don't know if they left enough room unless we're going to start getting into fractional, you know, collection power values. I do wonder if maybe Rebellion will be on the same level as Chaos Legion. Like, it'll have the same power. Or maybe, if anything, just slightly less, right? Like, Chaos Legion is essentially half the power of Untamed, whereas, like, but Chaos Legion is, like, way bigger in terms of overall circulation. So maybe something like Rebellion would have, you know, for a common card, it would be like, or for like a legendary, instead of 500, it'd be 400. For a common card, instead of 5, it'd be 4. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be nice, clean numbers, unfortunately, like the other ones, but still. That would be what, a 20% reduction rather than a 50%? I mean, that's still significant, but Carnage Titan at level 1 is kind of meh, much better at level 2. Yeah, I know. But, you know, I only bought enough packs to get 2, and that's how many I got, so I need to focus on maxing him out. It's just, man, the prices on these. It's interesting because the prices on legendaries like aren't too expensive, yet at the same time it's just like I don't feel like spending on them. But these are probably the ones that I should max out first, just so I have the legendary cards to play with. Let's see. Owned legendary. So I need 5, 3. Carnage Titan with the life deck, double inspire, and Kitty Cat. It's devastating. I can imagine actually Carnage Titan with Kitty is probably out of control. Makes me want a kitty so badly. Makes me want a Byzantine kitty. But we're not going to get one. Faded Glory. I still haven't gotten a pack from Rewards Chest either. Oh, man, really? I did get a gold foil rare and another Jino Shanahan. Nice. Can someone buy my gold foil Uriel on the market for 111 so I can build now my deck? When was Kitty $200? Although I guess I remember a time when Kitty wasn't as highly valued as the other ones. People didn't realize how good it was. All right, so Gia's trying to sell. Trying to get that 111. It's like I could just buy 2, 3 more BCX and have a gold foil max out Uriel the Purifier. I love this card. This card has actually grown on me quite a bit. Even with recharge, it's fantastic. Unlike the other recharge cards, the fact that it has self-heal, huge, 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 huge. For you are down. Let's see if we can do some maintenance today. Guess not. Do I have a kitty? I do not have a kitty. Oh, sorry, I'm behind on the chat. I did sell my gold foil miler for a big profit at the time. Oh, Mitchell, that was probably a smart move. I mean, anything you sold back then at the height, you could get for dollars on the penny right now. Pennies on the dollar. Felix, don't worry, we will get the new CL summoners. I know we'll get them eventually, but I'm like, I can't be competitive until I have them and until I have them all. But even then, they're all going to cost a ton of money too. So it's either I spend the money now to buy packs. Oh, I should have done that. The thing is, how many? Okay, so if I was to calculate, what is it? 675 times 11 minus 1410. So I would need to buy 6,000 more packs. Yikes. In order to guarantee that I would have enough BCX. Quinn, good morning. How are you? Felix, we don't need kitty. Oh, Mitchell. Oh, back in September is 200? Yeah, you should have bought one then. Will of D, getting one only is useless, I think, when you're playing Diamond. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm not bothering with the Untamed Summoners. Because it's just like, unless I'm ready to throw down literally thousands of dollars, it's just not worth it. Like, if anything, maybe a strategy that I'll have in the future is rent early on in the season, grind, which is usually when it's harder to do, but just grind for a high rating, then rent out my cards for the remainder of the season, and then rent cheap power at the end, right? Because trying to rent a Jotun at the end or trying to rent a Mimosa or Valdemort at the end of the season is going to be way, way expensive. But, you know, if I'm buying my own power or am able to rent the power, then it might be worth it. Whoa, sorry guys, I'm out of coffee now. Level up. I do not have a kitty. Are you looking for level 3 or max? I mean, I would love a maxed out kitty. Who wouldn't? Buy the half and keep them till all the airdrops are out. Then you open. You have a pretty good chance to get a few of them inside. Okay. Yeah, but then okay. But keep in mind, spending to buy 6,000 packs at $4 US, that's $24,000. I don't have $24,000. I don't have anywhere near close to $24,000. And if I did, I'll be honest with you guys, I'd probably buy half a Bitcoin if I had 24K sitting around right now. But that's just me. You'll delegate me a cat? Oh, that'd be very kind of you. You don't have to, but if you do, I will put it to good use. Don't you worry. Will D, yeah, just wait for legendary summoners for chaos. Oh, you have a level 3. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, so this season I think I'm gonna approach things differently because I'm playing in Diamond now, and I don't have the power for Diamond, but it'd be nice to finish in Diamond. So I think what I'm gonna try and do is like just charge maybe, well, not today, but second, third day of the season. Obviously, it's gonna be tough. But I'm gonna try and grind as high as I can in terms of rating before we get like 10 days left in the season. And once I do that, and I won't be caring about my ECR, I'm just gonna try and grind. Once I do that, and if I can get to, let's see, what's a good goal here? Excuse me. I mean, if I can get, the thing is, I'm at 2,800 right now. But I know as soon as I start playing, I'm going to lose to all the people who have maxed out gold decks. And then anybody who's like in Diamond right now. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll try to see if we can get up to maybe Diamond 2, like 3,100 or something. Because I think that'll be my goal from here on out, right? Like, yeah, I only have a gold 2 deck. But I want to try and finish in Diamond 2 if I can. That way I go back down to Gold 2. Oh, you're going to send to me for the season? Oh, that is very kind of you, Level Up Life. Oh, what? You guys are too generous. Do you not plan on using it? I'll only need it for a couple of days. Oh, look at that. She's so cute. Look at those big eyes and those little squirrels with wings. Are those squirrels? That looks like a squirrel. That looks like a mouse. Byzantine kitty. Well, thank you, Level Up Life. Yes, I will do my best to use it to try and get up to the 3,100 Diamond 2. And then I'll rent the power at the end of the season. Was that 325? Actually, you know, because I'm able to rent power. I mean, I think if you can get like 30 CP per dollar, 30 CP per dollar. So how much would I need? I would need 175,000 CP maybe. Divided by 30. Is that right? Oh, no, this is CP per DEC. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm like, who's spending $6,000 at end of season times 0.02? So, okay, that'd be like $12. Would be worth it if I was able to grind back up there. Otters, basically water cats. Oh, Chamba. It's always better to... Chamba, get your mind out of the gutter. We're saying PG-13 here. The rated R streams are the ones on Twitch. So, you know. I'm totally kidding. Harris, good morning. It's good to see you. Harris, how was your end of season? Oh, those are water cats around Kitty? What does the lore for Kitty say? Whoa, there's like no lore for Kitty. Be not distracted by cuteness and fluff. Byzantine Kitty is cuddly but tough. If you dare to think Kitty is merely a pet, you haven't faced Kitty in battle just yet. All right, so how is it possible that a card like Kitty has that for lore, and then Jotun has like a biography? Okay, now I'm curious. Give me the rest of them. What about Llama? Look at this. Llama's got a whole thing too. But you know what they don't have? They don't have poems. They don't have cute poems. What is Kron's deal? And Lear Deep Swimmer. Oh my gosh. They all have something. Look at this. I feel bad for Kitty now. Like Kitty's like a side character that nobody really thought about. Oh my god, this guy's got a whole book. Chansey is the Great. Well, there's that. Those are angelic otters. It's very weird. Mitchell, you're heading to lunch. I hope you have a great day too as well. Harris, end of season awards suck, but I'm good. Just looking forward to next season. Me too. I'm hoping. So we're at the start of a new season now. They said that they want to launch the new rewards in at the beginning of a new season, which means that if they want to get it done in April, which is what they were saying, in the next month, we would roughly expect there to only be 2 more seasons until we have modern format as well as the new reward system. So it's potentially just 30 days away. Something to think about at the very least. So I don't know. The game could change dramatically in that after that point in time, because I think people will be winning a lot more cards too, which has made me hyper focused on leveling up rewards cards right now. Maybe I'll make a video on that, but it's because it's kind of the exact opposite of what I've been saying, where I wasn't focused on rewards cards, but everything that they've said, everything that they've shown with new rewards cards coming in makes me feel like the new rewards system might be printing these out at a way faster rate, because if they want to be updating the rewards cards every year, let's put it, we're only at about 1/3 of the way there after more than 6 months, right? So I think they're just going to try to play catch up and print everything out as quickly as possible. Gia, you need to sell your gold foil Uriel because of modern format. Well, you'll be able to use it there, but I agree that you could probably take that gold foil money and buy something else with it. You think rewards cards will be cheaper, a lot more cheaper because of the new formats? Chamba, I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. I think that, okay, so I think that we're going to start getting way more rewards cards being printed. So there might be a period of time in which the rewards cards go down in value because people will be winning them in much higher quantity. But that also means that they are definitely going to go out of print much faster. I mean, look at this. This thing is going for 2 cents. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. I wish I had endless money to invest, because then I'd just be buying these cards to flip them. But I don't have that. I'm trying to like build up my own deck, which should make things very interesting. So right now, because I have enough legendaries to max out. Oh, I don't have enough legendaries. I need one more Jin Bilchka. Okay, that's good to know. I thought that I had enough, but I don't. So I'll grab one more Bilchka. Where did it? I thought I had more. swear I thought I had enough. Okay, but I guess not. And then I guess after Bilgka, I'll probably focus on these guys, which are going for like 50 cents right now, 45 cents. So it's not bad. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Brave Tofu, you got to run. Have a good one, man. Charles Cook, yo, After Sound. Regarding your 6015 airdrop conundrum to get guaranteed summoners, why don't you buy smaller amounts of packs per day and try to sell them off at $3, therefore only needing $50 a day to get 50 airdrop points? Assuming the pack sale ends around or after the SPS airdrop, 50 times 118 days left equals 5,900 for 5,900. Whoa. Assuming the pack sales ends around or after the airdrop, 5,900 for... So you're saying to use everything that I'm getting right now to buy packs and flip packs. Now, I have thought about that. Don't get me wrong. I have thought about that, and I appreciate you sharing the math with me because it is way better. So, and that's probably what I do rather than buying $24,000 worth of packs. If I were to just, you know, if the packs right now are going for $3 roughly on the secondary market, right? Which that's where their average is, $298. I've seen like $298, $302 sometimes. So in that range, yeah, part of me has been looking at that and saying, okay, well, it's still going to be $6,000. It's going to be $6,000. And I'm trying to figure out how much value that's going to get me in the long run. And the truth is, it probably is still going to be worth it. Just to have maxed out versions let me put it this way, to have guaranteed maxed out versions of each of the remaining airdrops. So it's something that I'm thinking about. It's just, I don't have $50 a day. That's a lot. I wish I did. But definitely something I'm thinking about. 6 maxed out summoners for $6,000. Yeah, that's not terrible. It's a good idea. I'll have to be watching the markets much, much more. Charles, is that what you're doing? Well, Untamed, it's not easy to compare. I mean, we were talking about it's going to be $16,000 for Untamed summoners if you wanted to max them all out right now. We've been on. Oh, we haven't even been on for an hour. All right, guys. I am trying to see how much time I have today. Not horrible if they're not horrible to use. I agree. And here's the thing. I do believe that they are going to have to be competitive because otherwise, like, modern format is going to have the same problems that wild format does, and it's just going to be dominated by the OGs that have these, you know, untamed cards that are worth hundreds of dollars. I would rather see... and I'm hoping that we see competitive summoners. Yeah, they might be an extra mana more, so it will take away something. But if they're able to be competitive, then it'll really come down to skill and not who has the best cards, right? Who has like the old OG cards at the end of the day. Now, those OG cards will still be very important, right? All of these untamed summoners, untamed cards. But, you know, if you can be competitive, then I'd rather see the gap narrow between newer players and older players than the other way around. The vibrations. That and DEC for airdrop now that it's under $2. I like DEC to bid on cards anyways. What do you mean? What cards are you going for? Are you it'd be interesting if you're flipping these cards. All right, let's see how SPS is doing right now. It'd be crazy. Like, what if we saw, you know, from this crypto.com listing, if we saw like a massive spike in volume and a massive like pump in price, like what I'm allowing for myself to see is a 2x from this. And I'm not saying that I expect it, but I'm saying that, like, you know, I don't, for anybody who like saw the crypto.com listing and thinks that we're going back to $1, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we're anywhere near that. I think my pie in the sky goal for the crypto.com listing is if we pump up to 20 cents, that'd be cool. But I then would also expect us to dump back down to where we are now, maybe a little bit higher, find a new floor. But I think from what we're seeing right now, there's just not much hype there. You know, one of the things that I learned about the whole Axie situation, the Axie hack, like I didn't realize there's millions of players playing Axie, because that compared to where Splinterlands is right now, and you know, we were going off of the what's this, daily active accounts, which is like 400,000 on average. But really, we're probably only 10% of that in terms of actual players buying packs and buying, you know, participating in the economy. I mean, look, even if we are 25% of that, 100,000, like we're just so far off from Axie, which I think was like 1.2 million. So good news is that there's a lot of opportunity for people to still come into the space. And I love the fact that a lot of these guilds that are hot on Axie are now looking at Splinterlands as one of the other games that is viable to do this with. Quick question, Oshanis or Bakjira? Chamba. I think Oshanis is still better. But Bakjira can be so annoying, and used in the right situations, like your opponent's done. Like I can't tell you the amount of games that I've won playing where I knew they were going to magic spam, and all I did was play, it's like a 14 mana game or something, and I play Bakjira and Dr. Blight, and it's game over. All right, so $1,000 for Max Summoner seems a little high at the start, though. Not seeing $100 per BCX at the beginning, unless the Life Summoner is really that bad and no one likes. Well, so I'm expecting. Okay, so here's a good way that I've been looking at it, Charles. And again, this is all like speculation, but I'm expecting the legendary summoners to be at least, or on average, around $50 US. Now, the reason or the way that I came up with that is because it's kind of a straight average of like where Quix is right now, or it's, I guess not a full straight average, but where Quix is, who is a legendary summoner, and where Dr. Blight is, because we know that the thing with Dr. Blight is that he is less in terms of overall circulation than where the new summoners will be. So if we look at it from that standpoint, granted, summoners are probably always going to be worth more, but if you look at, you know, the promo card here, he was kind of up there too. Like if you like Jotun, Byzantine, and Llama are all broken to a certain extent, and that's why I feel like they're so high up there. But if you look at Chain Golem is actually more expensive than the other three. So unless we have broken summoners, which we may, I see the range being between Dr. Blight and Quix the Devious, which is why that 50 to 70, I mean, you can even say like $50 to $100 range if you want, is where we would be for the new summoners, which doesn't make them that expensive at that, you know, from that perspective. Like 50 times 11 times 6 is going to be $3,300 worth of value that you get. You know, multiply that by 2, and all of a sudden you're looking at $6,000 worth of value. Oops, $6,000 worth of value from buying the packs. The Axie heist is crazy. I'm hoping the crypto.com. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's nuts. I hope they're able to resolve that. It'd be very bad for play to earn if they aren't able to. Our Faded Glory. I'm hoping the crypto.com liquidity pool will then have them add SPS to the exchange. That'd be cool. Brian Woo. I thought you were stacking DEC and SPS. I am stacking SPS for sure. I have been holding on to more and more DEC, and I've been adding more to my DEC liquidity pool position, Brian. Over the last couple of days now that DEC is at a lower value. And I think that DEC, especially if we see SPS continue to rise and DEC fall, DEC for the remainder of the airdrop will probably continue to be the best, I should put it, or the better option for getting SPS. The APR and return on investment will be higher, with limited risk, at least, to where it was before. All Splinterlands has to do to support the DAOs, guilds that have players in the organization. It's painful in Splinterlands to set up the scholarship. Yeah, Level Up Life, that's a good way to look at it. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how the things play out with scholarships. And it'll be interesting with the DAO too. I hope that, well, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways it could go, but I hope it's as successful as they're trying to make it with the whole decentralization thing. Guys, I'm so sorry. I have to run. I did not. I thought I had more time than this, but I guess we did. Oh, we did hit an hour, so that's all I planned to come on for. So it ended up working out. But the 6,000 packs you can sell after or open them, and you get a lot more than 6 summoners. Well, Felix, here's the thing: I won't actually have the 6,000 packs because I'll be selling them. So it's just like I'm paying 6,000, but I'm not going to own any more packs. I'm just guaranteeing that I'm going to get the summoners. So there's no, yeah, I won't have the 6,000 packs. All right, guys, I'm sorry to do this really quick, but you all have like 30 seconds to throw in your in-game usernames, and I will send. I'll try to send everybody some DEC. I probably won't be able to do it right now, but if you send it, I will take a quick snapshot and try to send it out later today. So put that little @ symbol in. You got 30 seconds. And yeah, I gotta go grab somebody from the airport, and I guess their flight came in early. So that's all it is. But I hope if you haven't opened your end of season rewards yet, guys, I hope you get something amazing in it. My next live stream will probably be Sunday morning. Yeah, next 2 days I'm gonna be a little busy. So Sunday morning will be the next live stream, and yeah, I will see you guys all then. True, my bad. Sorry. No, Felix, don't apologize. We just weren't thinking about it the right way. If I were to buy $24,000 worth of packs, then yeah, I'd have 6K packs to do something with afterwards. But it's all good, man. We're here to learn. Human. All right. Counting down. 10 seconds. 9. I keep drinking from this, and there's like literally sips. Like droplets. Come on, let's go. Okay. We got everybody's in-game usernames. All right, guys. Sorry for the short stream today, but I will catch up with you all soon. And if you miss me, don't worry. There'll be more video content coming. I just need some time to record it a little bit later. Other than that, take care. I'll catch up with you guys hopefully on Sunday, all right? Take care.